Welcome to the manual of SSO. I didn't notice until page 20 that these are QR codes. They are on every other page, but it's only explained in page 20. So you have to read the whole thing, which is pretty boring. Here is called challenge tags and extended rules. SSO has a range of challenge tags, each of which has a specific missions and challenge cards. Each card deck has an accompanying PDF FAQ guide to clarify any issues that players might have. In addition, these rules are a condensed version of those available in the larger box expansion SSO Rage of Montalbano. So, what is these rules? I think it refers to the rules of each deck, and we have the red AI deck, the evil AI. To find the current challenge deck FAQ PDFs or download the extended version of the rules, scan the following QR code or visit Medocan Games How to Play SSO. So that's useful once you have read everything. And so let's start with identifying the components. This copy of SSO should contain 24 red back challenge cards. That is the evil red deck. 6 numbered mission cards. The mission cards we found somewhere else, but they are 1 to 6. Just numbers, so that's correct. 12 fully illustrated location cards. One, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, fine, 12 location cards. 12 crew cards, that's not correct. There are excluding the 2 stretch goal things, there are 13 crew cards, and with the two stretch goals that are printed alongside this edition, it should have 15. So this is not correct. 6 reference cards, yeah, they are double-sided, and I've shown them. Then 1 achievements card, yeah, that's true. But achievements are not described. Are not described in this manual. This manual only says its main rules, not rulebook or something. And as I illustrated before, the full rules are not included in the game. You have to go to the PDF via the URL or via the QR. Then 1 achievements card, 1 double-sided central corridor card. Yeah, the central corridor card is double-sided, but it doesn't show, it only shows that it can go dark. I mean, of course they are double-sided, but the back sides are all the same. Well, maybe not all the same, but they don't show much. Okay. 2 sheets of punchboard counters, excluding the head or tails thing. Really annoying. Okay, now the overview is thematic fluff, and this is global stuff, what you do as long as you survive, etc. Setup, build a ship. This is where the 2 minutes start. Lay out the 13 location cards, and here it says the 12 fully illustrated location cards. So it's again a display of saving money to not hire an editor. 13 location cards to form the ship. To do so, beginning with the main airlock. Main airlock is, let me put it here, main airlock. Beginning with the main airlock, place the location cards with text face up and aligned with all doors connected, designated by the green strips above them. Now, I did spend some time, but I think what they mean is the green strip is the green thing here, and it is also here. And the idea is that it has a direction, which it doesn't, but I think thematically it should go... What's this red thing? Thematically it should point outward out of the ship, because this is some kind of fluffy airlock thing. But for all intents and purposes to read actually the board game for solo, I put it like so. But that is what the green things do. Then with green strips. Used only to assist placing of location during setup without cards overlapping. Without cards overlapping, I mean nobody is going to put a ship like so. It doesn't really matter as long as you have adjacency. Really, I mean, why is it needed? Then place one of the yellow solar arrays. Here is the first notion of yellow. Solar arrays touching each of the pods, but it doesn't describe what a pod is first. So I wrote here pod. These are the 4 pods. This is not pod, this is not pod, okay? Location cards have types and colors as well as individual names. The types are module, pod, array and airlock. So, okay, this is not a pod. This is not a pod. And yeah, okay. And all the locations are white. It's written here. So this ability that I said here in computer module, flip one white location. White location is... Damn it, where is it? White solar. Solar arrays are yellow, all over the colors are yellow. So is the airlock white or not? No, well, yes, it is white. Everything except the solar arrays are white. Okay, so you can, no problem. The 2 touching locations of the same location are adjacent or attached for different colors. So these 2 are attached, these 2 are adjacent, but also these 2 are adjacent. These 2 are not adjacent, I think, because they don't touch. That's why it can't be overlapping, because otherwise you would have... yeah, it's adjacent. Because they are both white, so they're not attached. Then assign the crew. For solo play it's COM1, non-COM 5 and lots of complicated stuff. Take the green backed crew cards. I underlined this to make to reinforce the reader myself that the green deck is the crew deck. You can't really just take all the green cards because there is a thing in orange here. You have to take from the orange cards. For example, here is 24 Captain Orange card, orange rank, I mean. So you have to take first. You have to make sure that it has at least one person. No, at most exactly one person in orange. Then you deal out five more, and you deal one crew card face down. Okay, deal and randomly deal one command crew face up to each player, then return to each player. But I am the only player. Take the green backed crew card. If the column reads 1 for com, separate out the command crew that's with orange. Then randomly deal 1 command crew. Okay, so for any amount of players, each player must have an orange thing. So there are 6 orange, if you call that orange, cards. Randomly deal 1 command crew face up to each player, so you get 1. That's the orange thing. If the column reads a number for non-com, yeah, that's 5. Randomly deal that number of crew cards face up to each player, so you get 5 more, but not the orange ones. L2, then deal 1 crew card face down to each player. That's the face down reserve crew held in deep cryogenic sleep. Will be unfrozen when any other player crew dies. Return all remaining crew cards to the box. Okay, we do so. Bye bye. Each player finds the color token matching their crew cards. They have symbols to assist colorblind players. That's the symbols that are here. The small event sign is corresponding with color and symbol to the engineer, and so on. Place them in the central corridor. That's this one. Place the rank token matching each crew card's rank score on their card. That's the rank score that is written. For example, this one has a rank of 18, so you take out the 18. All these numbers are globally unique, so the 18 always stands for the psychiatrist. And you put it on the card. This is the crew's rank token. Place the blue marker on the oxygen track's blue 0. Okay, it should be on 0. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. Let's put it like so. Yeah, so blue.